So my name is Dev Kumar Shah. I'm technical head of IONX Institute, and here with us is Gaurav Arora, who applied the training for CCNA, and he's an international student. So we will ask him about the training, how he had. So hello Mr. Gaurav Arora, आपका ये ट्रेनिंग सेशन कैसे था और आपका कैसा रहा?
So basically, I worked in IT sector from last so many years. I've worked in different capacities. So now I decided to change my career stream from IT in different capacity. I'm thinking to move into networking, security. And before that, I thought let me get introduced to networking. And when I came down here in India, I've been living in UK from last 12 years. So I came down here. I've been in India from last few months now, and I googled IONX, and I found out that after doing initial queries, I found out that they are very helpful in building up the base which can get into networking. So I came down here, I met the faculty here, and I liked the institute. And before I could start, I found out that they have already got so many students who are who have done the networking training from here. So my plan is basically doing CCNA and then moving up the ladder to CCNP and all that stuff. But before that, I thought let me just introduce myself to the baseline, which is CCNA. And I've just finished my 14 days training with IONX, and I would say that I was completely new to networking. But after 14 days of training, I can now go up to the level of CCNP, and I can look into the questions of CCNP, the topology. I can go into and try and sort out the labs, the practical labs of one level above CCNA. So I would say that my overall experience has been very good with IONX, especially the practical side of it. Before coming to IONX, I would like to clarify that I tried to do CCNA myself with the different online platforms, and there was a different training institute. But with that training institute, I couldn't get enough output which I was expecting, and I was still confused with the labs. I was still confused with the principles, with the explanations of topics, different in terms of theory wise they were okay, but they were not very good with the practicals. With practicals they could not run with enough pace to help me explain the labs, how labs are working, how routing is going on, how switching is done. So after joining IONX, I've done enough of labs. So now I can say that switching and routing is one of the base which I have covered with them, and I feel very confident now. And as far as the theory is concerned, they guide you very in a very tuned way, where they explain you that how theory you have to cope up with the theory, how theory is linked to the practical part, and how this overall is linked to your official exam of CCNA by Cisco. So overall, I would say 10 on 10 experience. The only thing is you have to have that attitude that if you are thinking to move into networking, then come up with an attitude of networking where you don't give up in the middle of the course. If you do, then this is not the course for you. I would rather suggest you go for something else. This is a course which you will enjoy once you start learning the basics. Once you move into basics, you start learning the basics, you clear off the basics, and you start doing simple and basic labs. Then you move on to complex topology, complex networking solutions, and you will start liking. The faculty here is very smart. They know how to take you from basic steps to middle and then to advanced level. Faculty is very smart in designing the syllabus. They are also very helpful in clearing your doubts in relates to multiple choice questions which you can go through for your official Cisco exam preparation. And the other thing is they provide you enough material with different kind of by different kind of authors, that you don't feel that you have been not enough of the material to prepare for the official exam. So